I'm not fighting this cause for Keren. Keren is dead. She's gone. She'll never come back, no matter how hard I fight.
9 months after her gruesome death, the killer-rapist of 14-year-old Keren-Happuch Aondodoo Akphager is yet to be fished out, despite the House of Representatives ordering the Inspector General of Police to conduct a DNA test on all staff of Premier Academy, Lugbe, Abuja, where the deceased was a boarding student before her death. There seems to be a grave silence by the House after passing a resolution in December 2021 to conduct an investigative public hearing into the rape and death of Keren-Happuch, as the Green Chamber has since been silent on this. This loud silence has prompted the family of the victim to compel the House to enforce its resolution and commence investigative public hearing into the case. Keren-Happuch, a 14-year-old student of Premier Academy Lugbe, died on the 22nd of June 2021 after contracting sepsis as a result of a condom left inside her after she was allegedly raped at the school where she was a boarding student. However, after the incident occurred, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Mohammed Musa Bello, the Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talin, and the Minister of Education, Adamu, have neither spoken nor taken any action to ensure that the culprit is found, brought to book, and that the school is investigated over its complicity leading to Karen's rape and death. The leader of the Coalition of Men Against Rape, Lugbe, speaking with newsmen during a press briefing, accused the ministers of being unresponsive.
Not one of the Minister of Education, the Minister of the FCT, or the Minister of Women Affairs have made one sentence, because that child is not the child of a political elite.
Mr. Lugbe, speaking on the investigation which was being carried out by the police, said Premier Academy failed to produce the CCTV footage of the 15th and 16th of June 2021, which were the days some students alleged that Keren was assisted to class. He accused the police of not being decisive in compelling Premier Academy to produce the CCTV footage for those days.
Please take your time with the police and also interrogate them. You need to know why they have not been decisive in also insisting that that is done. If the school says the tapes get deleted automatically, how come the tape of 19th is there? And the police has enough in its ICT unit to be able to recover any tape they want, any records they want.
Mr. Lugbe and the mother of the deceased, Vivian Akphager, noted that since the incident occurred, Premier Academy has not apologized to the family. Instead, they went ahead to hold a Thanksgiving service in February.
If the school had outrightly played humanity card, not business card, by taking responsibility and apologizing and saying, let's work to get the person, we will still not be on this road today.
Recently, in February, they had a Thanksgiving service in school that, unlike Doen or the school in Kano, they have not been punished.
This long road to justice has made Mrs. Akphager lost hope in the Nigerian government, even as they continue to be silent on the matter.
I really cannot say I expect much from the Nigerian government, because I've had cause to question my nationality. I've seen things happening to other children and how the government have responded. But when it came to Keren, there was no response at all. It wasn't as if there was no response completely. I had to reach out, beg and grovel, even the House of the Assembly.
She also accused Premier Academy of using money to evade justice, adding that she knows God will use the right Nigerians to help her get justice.
The school is just waiting to see what happens. I've heard their conversations, their feedbacks. They keep saying, we will see who has more money to fight this case. All I say is, I stand with God and the truth. God knows I wouldn't go out to start telling lies concerning this case. And I believe that my expectations basically are from Him. He will use the right Nigerians to help us find closure and to save other Nigerian children from this happening to them. It's not a space any parent will want to stand in.
Mrs. Akphager, however, appreciated Nigerians for standing by her in her quest for justice, adding that she is not just doing this for Keren, but for other children who may be facing same.
But the Nigerian people, I would say, have been with me. And for me now, I'm not fighting this cause for Keren. Keren is dead, she's gone. She'll never come back no matter how hard I fight. But I know there are lots of Kerens out there. We've heard stories from parents or students of Premier Academy of the same abuse happening in that school. But nobody has been brave enough to bring it up. And even those that are saying their children went through this, say my child is still alive. I wouldn't want my child to go through that trauma. But this will continue happening.
Mr. Lugbe, however, said the coalition will stage a protest on Tuesday, March 8, 2022 at the National Assembly to compel them to look into the case.
They said that when we lay siege through our protest next week, Tuesday at the National Assembly, when we do that, if they do not immediately give us their word on a definite date when public hearing into the rape and death of Keren is to commence, we will take out a legal action. We will apply immediately for an order of mandamus to compel them to enforce their resolutions.